watching today. It's a little gloomy outside here today and a little chilly. I actually have a sweater on. So today, I had inspiration this morning from my gratitude journal, and that's where today's topic is coming from. It's all about choices. Choices that we get to make every single day. We do have a choice. It's so many things. We may not feel like it. Hi there, but we do have a choice. So I want to take you back to when I was in my early 20s, and when we were young and sort of like making it into this world, we may be a little still hung up on that teenage angst and a little rebellious and a little negative in a way. I don't know. I was kind of one of those girls, but I learned something. I learned a few things when it came to working in my early 20s that carried me through my career. And so I had this job in a hospital, and I worked the 3 to 11 shift. And when we came in at 3, we had to come in and call all these people that were coming in for outpatient procedures the next day. So from 3 to like 6, I was in sort of that sort of office environment, not in the ER where I ended up later in the day. So I had to call all these people, and sometimes it was like 10 people, sometimes it was 40 people. Well, I remember this one day, because I always dreaded that. I was like, I don't want to call these people. I mean, I dreaded it so much. But I remember one day I made the decision that I was just going to go in, plow through, get all 40 calls done, and just be ahead of the game. And I had this great attitude. I made the choice of having a great attitude about going in and doing the work so that I could get it done and do it to the best of my ability. And so I remember some of the girls I worked with coming to me and were like, will you stop printing out all those things? Because I was just pushing them through. And I don't know if I got all 40 calls done. I don't remember that, but I got more done than I had previously done in the past. So, sometimes we just have to do that. We have to change up our mindset and choose the better attitude about it, right? So there are several things that I want to point out today, just really briefly, about the choices that we have. So that was kind of a work situation choice. But when it comes to me and my life, there are some things that I've learned over the years that I want to share with you so they might help you. So for example, exercise. So many of us know we need to do it, but don't do it. Either we don't have time to get to the gym, or we just don't have the time, or we don't have the money for the gym, or there's just no time. It's always about time, right? We have to make the time. That's a choice, making the time. But what I found, there's a couple of things. So when I was young, again, I wanted to go to these workout classes, and they were always so early in the morning, like 4, 5, 6 in the morning, and I couldn't make it. It was like 45 minutes from my house, and then I'd have to get ready and go to work from there, and it just seemed too much trouble. So I made a decision to start working out at home. And that was over 15 years ago. So, I knew I needed to be exercising, so I made the choice. I was going to work out at home, and I've been hooked ever since. But you have a choice too. If you are at home at night and watching Netflix or watching HBO or watching something else, and you're binge watching, and you can take 30 minutes of that and work out. Now, you say, well, I can't get to the gym and get a workout in 30 minutes. Work out at home. That's my answer, because it worked for me. It can work for you too. All right, so that's exercise. Next, we're going to talk about food. Working in an office is like the hardest thing when it comes to food. First of all, in my last office, we had donuts, cookies on a regular basis. We had employees that would bake stuff over the weekend and bring it in. We always had some delicious bakery good on the table in the kitchen. What helped me when I became vegan, it made it very easy not to choose those things. But before that, I would go into the kitchen, the cookies would be on the table, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All I wanted was water, but I walk out with 4 cookies. So we have to go into the kitchen and make the choice. And if you have that 3 o'clock slump and there is the delicious cookie and an apple in the fridge that you brought, you have to make the choice. So I'm not saying a donut is not good now and then, or a cookie is not good now and then. I never want you to feel like you deprive yourself. I don't feel like you should ever diet and deprive yourself, but eating those things on a regular basis is just not what your body needs to fuel properly, and it causes waistline circumference issues. So just, choosing the fruit over the cookie is probably a better choice, right? So there's the food choices that we have on a daily basis. Do you know how hard it is to watch TV or drive down the road and not see food, right? So it is a difficult thing to choose the right thing all the time. It's just a choice we have to make. So next thing I want to talk about is mindset. And this is a big one because it takes work. And, as a coach, I do personal development every single day. Whatever I need. Do I need stuff, something to listen to or read something that relates to business? Do I need to read something, listen to something that relates to me and my personal growth? So mindset is something that you do have to work on, but you do have a choice. So you like I was talking about with the hospital at the beginning, when you go into a situation, you have a choice to decide how it's going to go. So let's say you're in the car and you're getting ready to walk into work and you just know it's going to be a bad day. You just know it's going to be a bad day. So you walk in with that attitude. Why not take a step back and tell yourself it's going to be a good day? It is a choice. The choice is in the mindset. Get ahead of it. And so everything that happens going further, if you get into the situation and it does start to feel like it's a bad situation, remove yourself, go take a deep breath and make that choice again. It's going to be a good day. Just make the choice. And it can be hard and it does take work, and personal development is something I've done to help me with that. So if you need any personal development recommendations, just let me know. And the last thing is attitude. And attitude and mindset kind of go together. It's your attitude about things that really, you can choose your attitude. You can be in a good space. Now, I'm going to read you the quote from this morning that was in my gratitude journal that sort of sparked me to talk about this today. It's funny, sometimes I really know what I want to talk to you about on Thursday, and sometimes I don't. I just kind of come up with it. But this is the quote from this morning. Gratitude and attitude are not challenges, they are choices. And that is by Robert Braith. And it's so true. I have been practicing gratitude. This is my 3rd one of these. And every day I write down 3 things it has helped me with my attitude. And, the attitude you have about things can help you get through very sticky situations. It can really, really I don't know. It's really crazy because I was such a realist and glass half empty type person 6 years ago. For me to be saying these things today, I see that transformation in myself, and I know that if it happened for me, it can happen for you. For you, it's just a matter of really working on the mindset and changing the attitude. So we got exercise, workout at home, food, eat the apple, mindset, just get ahead of it and think it's going to be a good day, and attitude. Choose to have a good attitude and be a good human, and I will see you later.